Hey everybody, James here. I just wanted to show you guys how to use the Monster Hunter Double Cross Save Data Editor. Right here above the Save Editor at the top here is actually my rough translations here for the Save Editor. At the top, we're gonna have open save. So once you extract your save data from your console, what you want to do is you want to load it up into your computer, and you want to go ahead and try to find it. Um, so once you get it from your SD card, you load it up, it'll look like this. After that, you can actually click here to input your cheats. If you needed to edit your player data, you could do so here. If you need to edit your item box, it would be this one right here. If you need to replicate your save data for your character and duplicate it and make a new one, you can just do it here. If you have any DLC content you want to add, you can add those items here. If you want to edit your equipment, this is the most important one we're going to be doing in the video, would be this one right here. So that way it would actually bring up this whole box of stuff, but we'll come back to that after we finish everything else. Right below this is going to be like the Palico edit. And right here I haven't played with this too much, but it's the capture min and max. You'll be able to alter some states there. But what we'll want to do here is we'll actually want to go to the equipment box button right here. And what we want to do is, let's say, for example, what I want to do is actually create a new item because I want a heavy bow gun. And what I have up here on the left-hand side is I have the Kiriniko site up, and I have it up in both Japanese and English. If you want to do it the harder way, you can just scroll down to the bottom and switch between English and Japanese. But to make my life easier so I don't have to flip back and forth, I have them side by side, so it makes it a little easier for all of us to look at. So let's say, for example, I want a canter cannon. I would go look for it, go in the heavy bowgun area, look for the canter cannon, and this is what I would have. Left side is Japanese, right side is English. So what we'll need is, we'll need to actually the Japanese name of the item. So we'll actually just copy that bad boy right there. And we would go in here to the right side of the screen, and we'll go ahead and right click on an empty row and click on this drop down right here. This drop down actually has the categories of the weapons. So if you look here on the left hand side right here, you'll see it says heavy bowgun, and then to the right of it, or I mean to the left of it, I do apologize, it says heavy bowgun in Japanese. So you'll want to look for that character over here in the category. So here it is right there. Click on heavy bowgun, and normally this would be blank right here. So all you would do is paste in the name, the Japanese name for the weapon that you want, and click this button right next to it, and it'll search for it. If you try to input let's say for example a bow name in there, and it's in the heavy gun category, it actually won't pull up. So you want to make sure you're in the right category and you have the right name pasted in. And then this little box right here, if you leave it unchecked, it'll be level 1. But if you want to max out your gun, you just click that little box right there. Now that thing is maxed out. So you want to double click on the name of that weapon that you just pasted in and searched for. And now you'll see that right here it's level 5 instead of level 1. If I wanted to go back and do that, I'll show you guys. If we uncheck that box, search for it, add it in there, the gun would actually be level 1 there. And if this gun actually had slots, this one actually doesn't, you would actually be able to right click and select the specific thing here, so it'll actually automatically get added there. If you need to update your amulet for your file, you click up in the top right corner. You can search for certain amulets that you want. This button right here would actually allow you to search for it. This button would clear it. So you just click that. Nothing comes up for that. Nothing comes up for that either. But if we only need to search for the one term there, you can see multiple different amulets there. If you don't want it, clear it. If you want to look for it again, search for it. And if you want it, you just left click it, and it'll get added in there. And then after you're done, what you'll want to do is click on charm.csv, click OK, and then what's going to happen is you'll want to click this button right here to close that, and then you'll want to hit this button, and you'll want to save it and overwrite it where your current file is. You only need to do it for the main system one. You don't have to do it for the backup. And after that, you just load that into your game, import it in, and you should be able to view the items in your box, your equipment box. All right. Hopefully that clears up any misconception there and confusion people are having on how to create items.